Hello family, I am back with another video, and this time I am making a seafood chowder. You guessed it, I love seafood. So we're going to be using a lot of ingredients here. I have some shrimp, some already seasoned and marinated overnight grouper. I have some evaporated milk and some Italian seasoning, garlic and jalapeno seasoning, garlic powder, Old Bay, of course. I have onion powder because I'm out of onions. I have my beef sausage there and some bay leaves and of course old trusty olive oil. So, oh, and I have some red peppers, which are sweet. So I'll be right back and let's get it going. All right, family, I have gotten my oil ready, and this is probably about maybe a fourth cup of oil. I wanted to get it hot because again, we're going to be frying up this fish. All right, my oil should be hot. No, this is not going to be any batter. Yep, it is hot. So we dump it all in and let's get it cracking. So that's going to cook until it is to my liking. And I had already diced my fish just like I wanted it, because again, this is going to be chowder. So I don't know what the fish and how it's going to shrivel up to what size, so that's why I didn't cut it so small. However, if I was using a different fish, then I would be more precise on the sizes that I wanted. So I'll be right back when this is to my liking. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on there. So I'm going to start with my vegetables, cutting them up. So I pretty much, family, already have my sausage diced. I did wait until it was thawed this time because again, this is a chowder. And I have my shrimp already cut. This is probably about 2 ounces. And that's pretty much it. Because I don't have onion to cut, but I'm going to go ahead and cut up my bell pepper and I'll be right back. All right, family, I am back. I am going to set this aside, let it cool, and then I'm going to start my sausage. All right, family, this is old trusty bacon grease. About that much for that good old seasoning. That's why when you're cooking bacon, always keep your fat, because it comes in handy after the fact. Yes, 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 it does. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and drop in my sausage. Ooh, wish I was on the other side of this camera, because this bacon smell along with this beef sausage is kicking. So I'm going to let it do its thing. Be back. All right, family, I am back. Let's show you this goodness. Let me bring it closer. That's some good eating right there. So now, to that, I'm going to go ahead and add some water. Start adding my water. That was probably about 6 ounces of water. Here I have my Italian seasoning and my jalapeno seasoning. Dump it right on in. I just want a little kick. Then I'm going to add my onion powder to that. And I'm going to go ahead and add my bay leaves to that. So let's give it a stir. That smells so good. So good. So now let's add. All right, family. I have opened 1 can of evaporated milk. Remember, this was from Aldi's. And I'm going to pour it into the bowl. To that, I'm going to add a thickener. I'm going to use cornstarch. Just 1 tablespoon. And I'm going to whisk it. Just whisking it up. And then I'm going to pour it into my mixture there. The reason I'm not adding my fish back yet, or my vegetables as you see down there, is because I like my vegetables crunchy. And the fish is already done, and so is the shrimp because it's cooked. It's cooked shrimp, cooked jumbo shrimp. So this is the longest that this has to happen. So once you get the thickening agent on your chowder, you can just drop everything else in. So 1 moment. All right, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this in like so and give it a stir. That looks good. Boy, that looks good. So now we're just going to wait for this to thicken. I did turn my heat up so we can get it to popping. All right, be right back, fam. And that is going to be for 5 minutes. All right, family, that was 5 minutes. It's getting there. It's getting there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to add any more cornstarch, that's for certain. So I'm going to turn my burner down to between medium and medium low. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my fish. And I didn't add any salt yet because I don't want it to be too salty. All right, family, make sure that you wash and clean your shrimp. I don't care if they say they're cooked shrimp, just wash and clean your shrimp. So what I did was I cut my shrimp down the back to make sure there was no vein, guts, anything in the creases and crevices. So as you see, I'm going to go ahead and drop this in here like so. And it is doing very well with the thickening. So we're going to stir that in like that. Oh, yes. Yes, look at that sausage. Oh, that's going to be so good. So good. So good. And it's doing exactly what I want it to do. So family, to this mixture, I'm going to add some corn. I think I want some corn in it. So I'll be back. So here, family, is a piece of corn on the cob, and I've shown you how I shuck the corn. I'm just going to remove the husk off, and then I'm going to cut the corn off of the cob. So that I will show you. So I'll be right back. And a good rule of thumb, as you can see, there's the husk. And all I did was put my thumb in there so I can easily pull it back. Yes, it's white corn, my favorite. So I'll be right back. All right, family, here's my white corn. Here's my knife, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it on into the pot. I'm just going to lean it against the pot, take my knife, and just go down the kernels. You have to be careful because if you get too deep, then you can't cut it off of the cob. And sometimes those little hairs get in the way. So you just remove them. So I'll be right back when I'm finished. Another way you can do this, family, is putting it in a bowl, standing it up, watching your fingers, and just cut down the cob like so. And then you don't have as much splatter. So again, holding the cob like so, and just cutting down the cob. And again, just cutting down the cob, and watch the corn fall off. So for beginners, this will be easier for you to do. So now you have all the corn off. So into the pot it goes. Okay. All right, let's stir this up. Okay, make sure when you're cooking, you're washing your dishes as you go and also keeping your hands clean. So, oh yes, that looks delicious. So as you see, I have my vegetables, my corn, and sausage and fish. So we're going to give this a taste. I'm going to go ahead and drop in my bell peppers. Stir that in like so. Isn't that pretty? Look at all the pretty colors. And so we're going to now give this a taste and see if I need to add any salt. All right, let's see, family. See how that looks? Smells good. So let's give it a taste. Very, very good. Very, very good. So I can taste the peppery seasoning from all of my seasoning, especially with the garlic and jalapeno from the Old Bay. I'm not going to add any more seasoning to this so I don't choke. I'm going to put a pinch of sugar in it. That's my pinch of sugar. Into the bowl it goes. Pot it goes. So this is done, family. That looks amazing. Just simply amazing. It's better to have more than not enough. So everything I added, I did not need to add any more to this dish. So if you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. So if you just go ahead and click the bell notification button so you'll never miss another one of my videos. And with that being said, let's put this in a bowl so you can really see the goodness before I close out. Oh, I forgot one thing. Okay, yes, family. I have a small garden, so these are my chives. Chives grow plentiful, so I'm not telling you to start a garden, but it's always great to be able to come outside to your backyard or wherever you have your garden and be able to cut something fresh that you get out of the store. All right, family, here is my scallion and chives. Doesn't that look delicious? It smells delicious, family. So look at that. There's your fish, your corn. Ooh, and that goodness. And there's some more shrimp. I guess I didn't get any sausage in on this trip, but it's okay. Let's taste it. You have got to make this, family. Got to. Let's how about some bacon? I told you I should be called the Baconator. There's my real bacon. Here we go. Voila. Family, this is really, really good. I mean, really, really good. Now, there's the sausage and shrimp with fish and vegetables. Now, let's try. Here, you have a bite. How does it taste? So family, again, if you like my content, hit the subscribe button. And with that being said, take care and be safe. Your choices are endless. Peace. Hey baby, where's my dinner? Well, Grandma, I fixed seafood chowder. I don't want that stuff. I thought you said you was cooking fish. Well, Grandma, the fish is inside of the chowder. Oh my God! Girl, you need to have some real fish. I want some fried fish. Okay, Grandma, I'll cook you some fried fish. It is no problem. Thank you. I love you, Grandma. I love you too, baby. Okay, family, stay tuned for her fried fish.